hurt her even more. I see. Does the Order know about this, the Magisters? If you were to let it take you over completely, what would happen? Character, are you a freaking moron? We just saw what happens when there's a flicker of it. So take what happened and magnify it. And is there nothing you can do about this? No way to banish this monster? But if violence provokes this thing, why are you with the military wing of the Order? Honestly, I'm really curious about all of these. I know that some of them are just going to be like pissing her off, and that's okay. So let's do this one, because I'm actually kind of curious about this one.
I don't know, Saira. Believe me, I've asked myself that question more than 100 times. And as much as I hate to admit it, yes, there's a chance it did. I'll never find out.
So you don't get pissed off at that. Okay, so then you shouldn't have been pissed off at the other choice I made. I'm confused. See, does the Order know about this, the Magisters?
Only Master Tyrus, my foster father. He taught me how to contain it by controlling my thoughts. And he also advised me never to tell anyone about it, which I haven't. Until today.
Not true. You didn't tell me about it. You sort of unexpectedly unleashed it. And then I asked questions. And why did you tell me? Game! She didn't tell us anything. It's not like she told us right after or right before. She goes, hey, I have something to tell you. I have a secret hidden dark power inside me. I can't control it, so let's hope we don't run into any problems. Oh, okay. Then it happens. Then this conversation happens. Then I understand. That never happened. We got ambushed by the one guy with magic that was halfway across the room. Or that exploded halfway across the room. And somehow it exploded and knocked us out. And then she unleashed her dark powers to defeat him. And why did you tell me, I guess?
I don't know. Probably because I was afraid you'd tell someone else about what happened in Old Dothelgrad and that would raise suspicions. A coward's move, I know, but it was the best solution I could come up with. I'm sorry.
But again, you didn't tell me anything. Because when I did try to press you for the answer, you didn't like that. So then we rewound time and did that. And is there nothing you can do about this? No way to banish this monster?
No way that I know of, at least. Who should I ask? The apothecary? There are two ways that would go. Either they would ridicule me, or they would take me seriously and report my condition to the Order. Neither way helps me, and who knows what the Order would do if they found out. Especially as strained as the situation is right now.
Wait, they would do that? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so you're telling me that you tell them that you have a demon inside you that only comes out during emotional distress. And they're going to, what, not take you seriously. Or probably they'll take you seriously as soon as something bad happens. I'm pretty sure one of them would be poking her with a stick. Unless we're only talking about one apothecary. Which I don't think that makes sense, because at the beginning of the game, there was two that were partners. So I think they would always be in pairs. So I think one of them would probably be the one that would be like, I mean, we can try. I mean, I got the stick. And then the other guy would be like, no, this is just a fairy tale. Like, she's just trying to, like, bust her chops kind of thing. You know what? I'm curious if she's going to say anything interesting about this one. I don't even think that this one might piss her off.
I don't know. And truth be told, I'm not sure I want to.
Okay. I don't get this dialogue at all. I'm pretty sure, like, it makes sense to somebody. It doesn't make sense to me. And especially since they're saying they have a narrative that never happened in the game. Or maybe it happened so subtly that I just didn't realize it in time. But she never told us. Oh, my word. She never told us in the ruin. Maybe she subtly hinted it after the event. But this dialogue makes it sound like she told us before it happened. Like, before she went all rage mode kind of thing. She told us, like, I'm sorry about this, and then explained it to us with the guy looking at her like, are you insane? And then she transforms and then does her thing. But that never happened. Like, I'm confused. I don't get this. Is this even written by a person? Or is this not translated properly? Because that could be it too. It could be perfect in German, where it makes sense. But in English, it doesn't make any sense at all. But if violence provokes a saying, why are you at the military wing of the order?
Well, what would be the alternative? Transcribe Pyrean books like the magisters do all day? Or drop out entirely and pour hot water for the upper city's noblewomen? Look, Saira, as you've already pointed out, there is a chance that this thing inside me is responsible for the massacre in the village. And if that's true, I definitely have a lot of repentance to do, don't you think? And even if it isn't, I want to change things, to make the world at least a little bit better. And yes, I do realize that this means a lot of hardship and hard work for me, but I'm not afraid of that. Do you know why? Because that's what's missing in this world. So many people just talk, and never act, because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure something for what they believe in.
You definitely don't lack determination. I like that. That's not good. An admirable attitude. Sorry if I offended you in any way. I am just worried for you. That's all. Maybe you should tone down. Your words. Fanaticism hardly does any good. I would say this as a joke, but I'm sure that all of these are going to be said with a straight face and be very dead serious. This is probably going to be a little bit better. Either that or this. If we're going to make this into a multiple choice, this doesn't sound good. This doesn't sound good. This, it's so short, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's such a short answer that it shines. But this has an apology as well as concern. And I think that looks good.
Yes, I know. Sorry, I shouldn't have gotten so emotional. I just wanted to clear this up. Anyway, the one thing I ask of you is to keep silent about what I've told you. It will never come to something like that again, I promise.
That's a promise you can't keep, though.
I'd like some time by myself now. And thanks for listening.
Okay. But that's a promise you can't keep, though. And why did we have to talk near Yarrow's burnt-out classroom? I'm not even joking. This is where the theoretical Yarrow blew up everything. Not really theoretical. He did blow up everything, but, like, this is what is thought to be believed to be the area. Ooh, king mead. Nice, thank you. We have some alcohol. I'm surprised that didn't burn up, too. Butterfly in a jar. Ooh. I want these for my Oblivion mod, though. I want to have some cool knickknacks like that. A village in turmoil. I'm not even going to pick that up. Probably because it's talking about her village, maybe. Hello? Oh, okay. Ooh. Hey, wait a minute.
Huh?
Walk blessed.
Hey, do you guys have more healing potions I can take? Ooh, you have that, though. That's pretty cool.
Oh, hello. You're the companion of that mercenary, aren't you? Dalveric, or whatever his name is. I don't want to be disrespectful,
blessed.
but our time's so bad that the Order needs to resort to hiring mercenaries. I just don't know.
Yeah, so you should keep your mouth shut before you start, like, making unnecessary stuff. Hi.
The Prophet, huh?
Yeah, that floor is a very dangerous weapon. What is this? Okay, let's go. The other thing is.
Yes.
Oh, this definitely looks like,
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you.
This definitely looks like something that would happen if you look at Oblivion from a way higher than anything else. Okay, where are the dead?
I really do.
Prophet?
Prophet? Sound like they're gonna take me out back and beat me up.
You. I heard
guy?
you passed the trial
Oh, he's
without
here.
going to the novitiate.
Archive. Maybe there'll be a lot of spells in here. Hello? Do you have spells that I can use? Ooh, you got some scrolls here. Aww. Yay! We got some more scrolls over here. Yay! I can sell that for lots of money. I need that. I need money. Money finances everything. Like, my unusual spending habits of stuff. I don't know. Is that Sun Temple? Okay. You guys got a hallway or something like that that leads to somewhere else? No?
So what's so spectacular about this?
Nope.
To me, our pal here looks like your average crypt corpse.
Well, he isn't. Do you see this marking on his forehead? That's a symbol of the Ashian, one of the two priest castes who reigned over the Pyrean Empire like the Lightborn did over Vin. He was no high priest, but more than an acolyte. Let's just hope he participated in the manufacture of the sigil stone back in the Pyrean era.
Well, hoping can't hurt. But look, we have company.
Yep.
Dolvareg, Archmagister, how's the situation?
Walk blessed, Grandmaster. We're fine. Everything is ready. So this is him.
Yes, this is the Prophet.
How you do?
Interesting. Truly interesting. I imagined you to be different. I'm Xilestar, Archmagister of the Holy Order. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, where do we start? Has the Grandmaster already informed you of the goal of this mission?
That makes it sound like a J? That's weird. Anyway, we're supposed to somehow get a memory from this dead Pyrean because he knows the missing words for the ritual.
Correct. Now you're wondering, how will this be possible? This is where the word of the dead comes into play. An old relic we'll need to find.
The word of the dead. I thought that was a legend.
No, it exists. And we also know where.
Great. I'm gonna
Just
go
so you
find a Heart of the
understand,
Dead or something like
the
that.
word of the dead is an artifact that allows entering a deceased person's mind to relive his last memories as if they were your own.
What?
And you want to do just that with our frozen pal here. This is the grand plan, right?
Right. You'll need to locate the word of the dead, teleport the Pyrean's body to you, and then enter his thoughts. And there you'll have to look for the words of the ritual.
Huh? Assuming I somehow get into these memories, what exactly do I need to look for? How am I supposed to find my way around in his memory? I don't speak Pyrean.
That's right, but the priest himself did. And according to the legend, this should allow you to understand.
What? Oh, does his... So... That's still very strange. But I guess it makes sense, though. Since he knows the language, his mind translates it for you, I guess, in a weird way. I don't know. It's weird. Why does ritual need words? The magic I know of is rather silent.
True, but we're talking about a different form of magic. It works similarly to the forbidden school of entropy.
Wait, entropy is... oh, no. Don't tell me this is like... Oh, don't tell me this is like, what's it called? What happened to Skyrim where mysticism... Is it mysticism? One of the magic schools is gone. Don't tell me this is like one of those where it's like, oh no, that's forbidden. And same thing with Cyrodiil. Yeah, same thing with Cyrodiil, where it's like, oh yeah, necromancy is forbidden. It's like, but that's not forbidden for the same reason. Anyway, assuming I somehow get into these members, what exactly do I need to look for? That's not Darren.
You're telling me. I myself feel like a myriad in a toad's pond. But alternatively, we'd have to excavate every ruin on Vin and hope that some priest left one of the scrolls behind.
That would be more taxing, and that would cost you a lot more money. Assuming I somehow get into those memories, what exactly do I need to look for?
Well, we only lack the last words of this ritual. What you have to look for is an ornamental scroll, which looks just like the one on the drawing I'll give you in a moment. All you have to do is remember the glyphs and the scroll, then write them down once you're back in the waking world.
So you want me to remember the symbol? Okay. Alright then, so where can we find this Word of the Dead?
Well, this is